In Illinois, Carbondale is the place to be to see today's total solar eclipse.
And our buddy Tom Skilling is getting up early with us. Tom, what the heck? I guess this must be a pretty big deal,
I'm
huh?
on your turf. Oh, this is, I don't know whether you guys heard, there's a little thing going on over here called a total solar eclipse.
Yeah.
And you know what? We're in a campground 10 miles south of Carbondale, Robin, and it is packed with people who have come in from all over the Midwest, including our two guests here who have a very unique story. This is Tyler, and this is Sean. Sean was Tyler's science teacher back in, was it Palatine or Hoffman Estates?
Palatine High School.
Palatine. And anyway, Sean talked about this 2017 solar eclipse that was coming up, and boy, did that take Tyler's captured your imagination, to say the least. So much so that Tyler has pursued a teaching career in science, so they're now colleagues together.
Same district.
Yeah. Now, guys, tell me something. You drove down here last night.
Yep.
You both have seen a solar eclipse, but not a total solar eclipse.
Correct.
Tell me how this happened, first of all. How did you communicate? This, for a teacher, must be quite an accomplishment to have a young person follow in your footsteps.
It really is a glorious moment.
Yes.
You know, Tyler, when he was a senior, and he said, I want to do this for the rest of my life. This is, I know exactly, I see the passion that you have,
yeah,
and I want to follow in those footsteps. And we've just stayed in contact ever since.
That is wonderful.
We talk about every major event that comes around, and we've been talking about this one for years.
Wow.
Years. Yeah, we've made plans to do this a year ago, at least these specific plans.
Isn't that so? Now, tell me something. You guys, what are you going to be looking for tonight? You know, we hear these solar eclipses literally touch people right down to their soul.
Yeah.
I mean, they talk about connecting you with the cosmos. It's so moving. What are you looking for? What are you curious about? You've had some experience with eclipses, but what is there about this one that you think is so special?
I'm most looking forward to seeing the sun's corona. You really can't see it unless it's a situation like this.
Yeah.
I've heard it's beautiful and brilliant. Hopefully the clouds will cooperate today. But also,
yeah,
Sean made a great point. We will be able to see Mercury today, which is really hard to spot because it's always right next to the sun. And if you're seeing it, it means it's just before sunrise or just after sunset. So being able to see 4 planets today actually is going to be really thrilling.
Jupiter, Venus, Mercury, Mars.
Yeah.
Now, as I understand it, the sky, which is blue right now, and by the way, we're watching these little wispy clouds and saying, don't you cloud over.
Stay away.
You people are supposed to cooperate with us today, or we're going to be mad. But it will go to twilight. Darkness. We're told the birds stop chirping. Cows go into the barn. They think night is here. Kurt, who runs this campground, this is the little grassy campground. And by the way, it's full. There are 1,500 people in here that have come in from all over. But he's going to be out on a boat watching it out there. And he said last time the dogs started barking, which got the coyotes going after that. So there's a lot of animal reaction to this, I guess.
Yeah, that's incredible. That really is. You know, there's so much more to the stillness of the air, or you know, the pressure changes with the temperature change. Everything kind of feels a little stale from the last experience, but also, you know, don't forget to look down, the shadows.
You'll see little discs and watch the eclipse play out on the ground in little light coming through the leaves.
Absolutely.
Shadows change, colors change. We were talking to some NASA scientists yesterday. I guess they're flying supersonic aircraft along the path because the shadow will move across the United States at 1,400 plus miles per hour, which is amazing. And you said, you were talking about this, Sean, how you're going to watch the shadow approaching from the edge. Because I guess, there's like twilight or a sunset around the rim of the horizon, but overhead it goes dark and you see stars and all.
That's what I hear. We were listening to a podcast from Neil deGrasse Tyson earlier this morning, and he was talking about that approaching shadow at 1,700 miles per hour. He said a lot of people are very focused on looking at the sun at that point, but he said don't forget to peek at the horizon because you'll see that umbra just come right at you and engulf you in its shadow.
Guys, you motivate all of us. What you do with young people and teaching young people science, and you say people are motivated, young people are, and interested in the subject is terrific. terrific. It's great to have you here with us. And guys, Larry and Robin, these are two very special people. They've driven the night. We're going to visit with them again before the morning is out. But it's great to check in with you on your turf here in the morning. And we're going to have some fun out here and tell you all about the Eclipse.
Well, Tom, it is so great to see. I got to tell you, your enthusiasm is contagious. Is this like your Super Bowl?
It is, Robin, and believe me, the contagion is going on down here too, because everybody that I talk to, you can imagine. I mean, to drive across multiple states to get here is something else. So the people are really enthused about this and curious about this natural event, this splendor that we're about to see unfold in a matter of hours.
Well, thanks so much, Tom. We'll check in with you later.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you later in the show.
All righty. Stay with WGN for complete coverage of the eclipse throughout the day. We'll have another live report from Tom coming up at 8, and special coverage when the sun goes dark downstate at 1:21 this afternoon. You can watch live on our website, WGNTV.com, and stay up to date on our free app.